You guys, it's bulking season. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Jess. I'm so happy you're joining me today. I love to post videos about health, fitness, and lifestyle. And today, I'm gonna bring you along for a little self-care day, but also I wanna talk to you guys about the current bulk I'm in. I have really never eaten in a bulk. I've just always eaten in a deficit or at about maintenance. That's like the most calories I've eaten, and that was about a year ago when I finally got up to maintenance. Prior to that, I probably have always eaten in a pretty dang large deficit. Like, I know leading up to my wedding, we were in a very big deficit. So decided I wanted to get stronger. I was seeing that I wasn't really getting stronger in the gym. And about a year and a half ago, last summer, I was working out, decided to eat a little more calories and saw a lot of results with the more food. And I posted a few videos on that, so check that out if you guys wanna know kind of what changed then. I continued to eat more, and about last winter, found myself eating probably at about maintenance, where my body was staying about the same, but I was seeing a lot of strength gains in the gym. And then for the first time, starting about a month ago, I decided to up my calories to where I know I'm actually in a surplus. And I wanna share with you guys what that kind of looks like and the pros and cons that I've noticed so far. I'm glad I'm doing it. It's just gonna be a mini bulk, so I'm actually ending the end of this month. By the time this is posted, I'm gonna go into a slightly smaller cut, but the whole point of it was to reverse diet. If you guys aren't familiar about reverse dieting, it is the best way to finally crank up that metabolism so you guys can eat more food and remain in a cut without having to eat back at the calories I used to eat a year and a half ago. I'm eating a lot more food now, so the whole point, increase those calories, so when you do cut down, you create a cut at a higher amount of calories. I hope I'm saying that in a way that makes sense. So I'm just gonna be decreasing just a little bit come this next week to be in a cut or in a deficit. However, I'm still gonna be eating a lot of food, and it's only gonna be mini bulks and mini cuts. So I'm still fasting in the mornings. I'm not super duper strict on my window anymore. However, I'm not even hungry in the morning, so I'm just having my coffee. A tragedy, you guys, an actual tragedy. I poured this coffee an hour ago. And I was like, I'm just gonna go get ready. I'll come back and drink it when I'm doing a little bit of work before I head to the gym. I love to sip my coffee and do work on the computer. However, I forgot. Something weird happened to our microwave the other day. Nothing was touched. Nothing broke. Nothing acted weird. All of a sudden, I use it. It works normal. I go to use it again about 5 minutes later. Hey, be quiet. You guys already know they can't help themselves. Anyways, I go to use it about 5 minutes later, and it starts making this weird like really deep sound. And I'm like, Rodney, do you think that sounds different? And he's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, me too. I literally just used it, but now it's sounding weird. Tried it again, but was like trying to be careful. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound good. So we decided not to really use it. I haven't used it since, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I was just being dramatic. So this morning, I kind of tried to put my coffee in there, was really watching it to make sure I didn't do anything bad. That sucker, something happened. One, didn't heat it up at all. I only did it for 30 seconds. And then the house kind of started smelling toxic-y, and I'm like looking, trying to catch anything on fire. Nothing was warm, but something had to have happened like mechanically inside. I don't know if something was loose and it just completely came off, but like it doesn't work anymore. Super besides the point. This is just me ranting to you, but that's why. First thing I'm enjoying today is cold coffee. I am actually thinking about heating it up on the stove because that's what people used to do. Yeah, back to the point of this video. In this bulk, I've been eating a lot more food. I've seen a lot of good things and bad things that my body has responded to. And so that doesn't mean this is what your body's going to do in a bulk. I just wanna share these things. So if you've been interested in exploring a bulk, you can hear from my experience and what I kind of think and what I would encourage you guys to do. But again, everybody's journey is their own. Everybody's body is different. So just know that my experience is probably not gonna align with your experience. I'm just gonna share it so you guys can have more insight. You guys can't tell how dirty my hair is because I'm going to get my hair done today. I am so excited because I haven't got my hair done in ages. I haven't even cut my hair. This is embarrassing. since January. That's a long time. It needs it really bad. And so I'm actually adding a little bit of color, doing some low lights, darkening it up a little bit for the winter time. And I'm so excited. So I haven't washed it just because it's like, you shouldn't wash your hair right before the hairdresser. I mean, I feel bad because it's dirty, but I know she wouldn't want me to wash it because that's silly. They're just gonna wash it. So with all that being said, I'm gonna heat up my coffee. We're gonna head to the gym, get a workout in with one of my good friends and another trainer that I work out with. We're gonna train together and then we're gonna go get my hair done. So this is gonna be like how bulking has been, how my body's responded, and self-care transformation kind of day. So stay tuned. Y'all, okay. Finished my workout, got changed because I just wanted to wear something fall-like to get my hair done. And that's where we're headed. I don't have too much time, but I wanna share with you guys the first thing I'm gonna be eating, which is gonna be on my drive over. So I'm gonna show you real quick. 1 second. Like always, bring your lunch pail, people. This morning, I made some chocolate peanut butter muffins. Look how good those look. And they smelled so good when I was baking. I'm sure they're not quite as good because they're like cold now, but they smelled so good. If you guys haven't seen, I post a lot of recipes, workouts, more information on my Instagram like all the time. So I posted this recipe, but this is a winner. These are like supposed to be like my inspiration was chocolate peanut butter cups, and the worst thing in here is the flour, which you can do oat flour. I just didn't want to take the time to blend oats this morning. Yes, that's how lazy I was. So if you substitute with oat flour, it's pretty much like you're having a chocolate peanut butter oatmeal, but in muffin form because you bake them. So a little bit of protein, carbs, and then I have an actual lunch that I'll eat after I get my hair done. I just want to snack on these on the way over. The first thing I want to share with you guys is the cool thing about a bulk is it does allow for more foods like this. Like this is a little bit more calorie dense. Like it's got flour, it has agave, and it has peanut butter in it. But because I'm trying to get in more calories, I have room for stuff like this. So that's something that has been a huge plus and positive of this bulk, is being able to have more like creative foods that are more calorically dense that I do enjoy, that usually I just don't have because I don't have the macros to be able to eat them, because I like to eat like really big healthy meals. Now I get to have snacks or like breakfast and stuff like this, which is super fun. So that's been one big plus. It is 10:05, my appointment's at 10:30, and it's about 30 minutes away. So I'm gonna go, so I'm not one of those people that are late. Take a quick look at the hair. It looks super dark right now because it's so dirty. I wish it didn't look quite as dark. But transformation to come very soon. I'm back, guys. I love it. I think she did such a good job. It's dark, but not like too dark to where it's like black. I'm really, really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. And it's so much healthier because the bottoms were like so dead and really need to be cut. So really happy with it. I'm about to eat some lunch. For some reason, my camera's dying really fast. So hopefully it'll stay for all the lunch and then I can charge it when I get home and chat with you guys a little more. Right now, we got this made, which is just rice, steak, peas, corn, and like olive oil all mixed together. And yes, I will eat it cold. I'm a weirdo. You just get used to it when that's what you gotta do for a long time. But I want to chat with you guys a little bit about this bulk. I told you guys one of the things I really love is how much food I get to eat. Now, one of the big negatives I noticed with this bulk is that my body has not responded the greatest to the amount in the food in sense of gut health and digestion. So I'm still fueling myself with a lot of healthy food. However, I've noticed that my overall digestion and gut health has just been a lot more poor. I've had a lot more stomach aches. I've had a lot more gas, a lot more bloating. My body has not processed the amount of food well. Now, at the very beginning, I was super full. My body's already adjusted to the amount of food to where I'm not like overly full feeling. However, I just feel uncomfortable and I feel like my body doesn't know how to process the amount of food and that it's just never getting into a good like system. With that being said, another positive, something I've been really enjoying and something I think everybody should experience. I know it's really scary as a woman to go into a bulk. You're scared you're gonna get super big, get bulky, gain a bunch of weight, whatever it may be, I've noticed my strength gains in the gym have been really good. I've had really good energy and really good sleep. So those are things that the fuel of the food have really helped me with. I think I'm just in an area where it's a little bit too much, and that's why my digestion's not feeling it, and so I need to cut it back just a little bit. So that's why I'm excited to cut calories by like 200 to 300, nothing crazy, but enough for my system to like process better and maintain the strength gains, maintain the energy, and maintain the good sleep. If you guys have been thinking about doing a bulk, I highly recommend, like, I think everybody should be in bulk for a little bit of time. Like I said, that basically means eating a calorie surplus, fueling your body. Your body literally runs off food. Calories are energy, and so if we're constantly depriving ourselves, not only are you just slowing your metabolism, but you're never giving yourself the chance to build strength, to have good energy levels, to have good mood, to have good sleep, any of those things. All of that pertains to the food you're putting in your body. So I highly recommend going into a calorie surplus and going to a bulk with healthy foods. Dirty bulking, just eating a bunch of junk food to get the calories in, is not the way I believe you should do it. There's a time and place for it, but I don't recommend it. I recommend you getting the rice, the chicken, the meats. You saw this morning, I still had flour in these literally so good chocolate peanut butter muffins. We talk about not restricting and enjoying your life, but not filling up on McDonald's and Twinkies and fast food and all that stuff every single day. I'm gonna eat this. Comment below what you think about my hair. Don't be too mean. I'm loving it, so I'm super happy. I have to pee so bad, and I've been so bad about drinking water today. I've only drinking one of these, and it's 1:30. I'm usually on my third one by now. So doing my hair for a few hours was not the way to go. But I have 30 minutes before I have a doctor's appointment to get injections in my scars. I've talked a little bit about this, but I have keloid scars on my shoulders. Something I have been super self-conscious about in the past, but now I just don't love them, and they get uncomfortable. So I get injections in them because they get really itchy and irritated. And so that way I don't have them such uncomfortable. So we have an appointment for that. And then I get to train a client, and then go home, cook dinner. You guys, I also told you guys we were doing martial arts, if you guys haven't seen that in the past vlog. So we do have martial arts nights too, so that will be super fun. But time to eat this food. Oh, I did want to give you guys one more tip. When you're bulking, like I said, because you need to try and get your calories up, you can eat foods that are more calorically dense to help you hit those numbers if you struggle eating a lot. So things like olive oil, like add a whole tablespoon or two of olive oil that's super high in healthy fats and a lot of calories. Instead of having one serving, like a 4th cup of rice, eat a 1/2 cup of rice. Instead of having 4 to 5 ounces of chicken, have 6 to 8 ounces of chicken. Bulk up those meals. That's how you're gonna have those healthy foods and not feel like you have to have all these snacks. You're gonna get really full and also have a lot of nutrients for your body. Okay, time to eat and go to my appointment. Good morning. It is the next day, to say the least. Yesterday got super busy and I did not record quite as much as I wanted to. After I went to my little scar appointment, so if you guys can see, these are what I get injected, these scars right here. After I went to that appointment, went and trained a client, grabbed food really quick, like a rotisserie chicken, to come home and make dinner within the hour to make dinner and eat before going to our martial arts class. Then we got home at like 8 p.m. I made us a little dessert, cleaned the kitchen, prepped Rodney some lunch for work today, showered, and it was like 10:30, we're going to bed. So I just didn't share as much as I wanted to. I literally constantly apologize for these dogs. So we're just gonna continue the vlog today. It is a Saturday. Rodney already left for work. I've just been cleaning the house. I still have more to do. I kind of was like deep cleaning our kitchen, which is still a little bit messy, but I told you guys our microwave like died. So this is our little interim like microwave. Cleaned that all up because that was sitting in the garage. And then I just decided I wanted to clean the fridge while it's fairly empty because I'm gonna go get groceries here in the next few hours. So wipe down the whole thing. So now it's a lot cleaner, like on the actual shelves. And yeah, we're pretty empty. So we're gonna go to the grocery store after I finish cleaning the house. But I figured I'd share a little more today because I didn't talk to you guys as much as I wanted to about bulking. Another thing I did struggle a little bit with is just seeing a little bit of a change in my body. So it's to be expected with bulking. You might put on just a few pounds. You might retain more water because you're having more carbs. Super normal. Doesn't mean you're getting a ton of body fat necessarily, but your body's holding more food, storing more water, and it might weigh a little more on the scale. The scale is not too important to me, but I do really look at my physique a lot, how my clothes are fitting, and just how I kind of see myself in the mirror. And I've lost a little bit of the tightness and the definition in my midsection specifically. So specifically with my stomach, I feel like I'm a little bit softer, I guess you could say. And I don't have that like definition that I was developing. So that was a little bit hard for me to kind of accept. Rodney had to keep reminding me that like I'm okay and try to have positive self-talk. Again, I still think a bulk is really important, and I'm really glad I did it just to see how my body responds to the food. However, like I said yesterday, I am excited to go down just a few hundred calories so I do have better digestion. Honestly, is the main thing right now. We're going into winter, so it's like as far as the physique goes anyways, I'm here to feel my very best. I told you guys I'm in the season of life where I want to have good energy. I want to have good workouts when I can and just feel good, but I also want to be confident and comfortable in my skin and feel good in my clothes. So that's why I think if I can just shed a little bit of this like almost swelling and bloating from not having good digestion, if I can just have that better, my system working a little bit better where I'm not feeling all of that, I'm just gonna be golden. However, like we talked about, the whole point of reverse diet is to increase the amount you can eat. And I think I am accomplishing that, which is super exciting. And that's why if you're someone who's eating 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 calories, and maybe you're gaining weight or you feel like that's your maintenance and you want to be able to eat more food, I highly recommend that you guys reverse diet and do eat more food. Never be ashamed to eat a lot of food. Food is amazing. It's good for you. It's fuel, especially if you guys are using it in the gym. Your body's gonna respond good and you're gonna have really good energy. I want you guys to know my experience so you guys can throw that into your knowledge when you're going in to do anything like this. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll give you guys my best advice possible. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.